Response to DrinkChamps Backlash?
I just want to be honest. I support freedom of speech. I support anybody, not being censored, but I do not support anybody being hurt. I did not realize that the Georgefloyd statements on my show was so hurtful. And you got to realize it was the first 5 minutes of the show. Like when he walked in, he told my producer, he said that if he'll stop filming, that he'll walk out. So I didn't want a Birdman moment. I didn't want a Birdman moment with y'all, where Birdman walked out. So I wanted the man to speak. But later on, I actually checked him about the George Floyd's comments. I actually checked him about the White Lives Matter. But it was so later in the episode, and it was so I was already inebriated at that time that maybe people looked over it. Mm-hmm. But I apologize to the George Floyd family. I apologize to anybody that was hurt by Kanye West's comments. Although I do support free speech, I am black, and I'm with Tamika Mallory. I'm with Until Freedom. I'm with my son. That's who I am. In fact, I called my son and asked for a shirt because that's what I wanted to have on when Kanye said he was coming through here. We actually posted it and then saw that this was the wrong edit, took it down, and then it got reposted again with those same comments that was there. So it was a mistake on our behalf, on our team behalf, because we don't edit nothing. I think Envy done DrinkChamps, Charlamagne has done DrinkChamps, and we literally don't edit nothing. But we will start from here on out because we understand that there's people that's hurt out there.
Yeah, so, I think it's not a freedom of speech thing, nor it's more like a misinformation.
It's not a misinformation. It's a lie.
It's
that was
not
a lie.
True.
What he said about George Floyd was a lie. What Kanye West said about George Floyd dying of fentanyl and not the physical impact of the officer Derek Chauvin was just a bold-faced lie.
And by the way, guys, I'm not. This is not Think Champs. This is Drink Champs. You know what I'm saying? This is not political champs. This is Drink Champs. So we purposely don't bring up politics. We purposely don't bring up religion because of this. And I just, I disagreed with Kanye. I felt like I should have said something a lot earlier. I didn't because I didn't want him to walk out. I didn't want to have a Birdman moment.
So N.o.r.e, people would say that, we're talking to N.o.r.e from DrinkChamps, of course, who just released the interview with Kanye. People would say, well, why do the interview at all, especially with all the hate speech that he's been spewing the last couple of days, and he's been
you had Fox News, you had Tucker. Don't say that though, because he still said a lot of anti-Semitic rhetoric in the interview as well. You know what I mean?
Yes, and if you look, by the way, I had 4 Jewish people there. Steve Rifkin was in the room. Steve Rifkin, who signed the Wu-Tang Clan, was in the room. My friend Eric, who is Jewish, is in the room. My friend Diego, who is Jewish, was in the room. And I looked at them to tell them, yo, tell me whenever he's going across the line. And they're looking and they're saying, okay, we understand where he's coming from. But none of it, I don't support none of it. I don't support the George Floyd comments. I don't support the anti-Semitic. That's all I have is Jewish friends. All I have is black friends. That's it.
Carlson edited out all his anti-Semitic comments. You saw the shop say that they wasn't going to put out the hate speech. We saw all of the things Kanye was texting tweeting and everything else. Why even do the interview at all?
Why even, do the interview?
That's a great question. And the thing is, that's like people talking about Charlamagne. People talk about Charlamagne and say Charlamagne is an asshole or Charlamagne is a dick. But then Charlamagne doesn't show that to me. So I gotta treat Charlamagne how Charlamagne treats me. If Charlamagne treats me like a gentleman, then I'm going to think Charlamagne is a gentleman. I don't understand Charlamagne's rhetoric when he's not around me. You understand what I'm saying? And that's pretty clearly what it was. I did not think. And other than the George Floyd comment, I thought I conducted a very great interview. You know what I'm saying? I thought that he laughed, he smiled, he drank, he smoked. This was 8 o'clock in the morning interview.